The Week 13 NFL game of the week is between the 8-3 Cleveland Browns and the 8-3 Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill versus Baker Mayfield. Derrick Henry versus Nick Chubb. Jarvis Landry versus A.J. Brown. This should be a great test to see how good the Cleveland Browns actually are. We will look at Cleveland's offense right now. Here they are, first quarter, 1st and 10, ball in the 45. And they're going to try to establish the run with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And off of that, you got to have some nakeds and boots. Here they are in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, and a back. They're going to fake a run to the right side, and Baker Mayfield's going to boot out to his left, and they're going to take the receiver, and he's going to come all the way back behind the offensive line and slip into the flat. It's going to be an easy throw. There's going to be no one out there. It's going to be wide open. Again, see all the linebackers, safeties running for the play fake because they're respecting the run. And then here's the receiver. He's going to slide all the way back to this open area. Mayfield just has to get his head around, dump the ball to the receiver, turn upfield for a big gain. You got to do those types of misdirection if you're going to be successful on Sunday. Second quarter, 2nd and 6, plus 43. Cleveland is up 7-6. They're in striking distance. Again, you run the ball to set up misdirections, nakeds and boots. Now you run the ball to set up play actions to take a shot down the field. Jacksonville's running man coverage across the board. They're blitzing a linebacker off the weak side. Cleveland just runs a play fake. They take the inside number 2 receiver. He's going to push up, and he's going to run like he's running a deep corner. He's going to get the man covering him to overplay the corner. He's going to get the safety to overplay the corner, and then he's just going to put his foot in the ground and cross face to the open area right there. No one's there because it's man coverage. Okay, there's the play fake. And again, it's man coverage across the board. Receiver, he's going to sell the out fake. He's going to get his defender to defend the corner, get the safety to defend the corner, and then run to this opening right here. There's the fake, cross face, ball's put up there. Nice catch, big play, get the ball inside the 20 for the Browns. Late in the second quarter, Cleveland's trailing 13-10. It's 3rd and 6, ball in the plus 37. This play is just a staple play that teams across the league run. It's a man-to-man coverage. They're in a 2-by-2. They're going to motion receiver across into a 3-by-1. His defender's going to run with him, and all they're going to run is what we call a post route. This receiver at the point of the bunch, he's going to push up, and he's going to run across the field. He's going to get his coverage man running with him and the whole player running with him, and then all this receiver has to do is push up, get his defender to overplay an outbreak, and cross the face. There should be a nice hole right there. You'll see it opening. There's the motion across. Defender runs with him. Okay, snap of the ball. Again, this receiver is going to take his defender with him, and then all this receiver has to do is push up and cross the face of the man on him, which he does nicely. The ball's put right on target. Nice catch. Big play on 3rd down to keep the drive alive. Same drive, second quarter, Cleveland still down by 3. It's 1st and 9 from the plus 9. What they do here is they line up in a 3-by-1 set. You got 3 tight ends in double wing situation. They're going to move this tight end across. He's going to get up on the line of scrimmage. This receiver's going to bounce off. So now they're creating a 2-by-2. And then what they're going to do is they're going to take this other tight end. He's going to motion into the backfield. So in essence, they took a 3-by-1 to the right, made it a 3-by-1 to the left. Jacksonville's going to run the 3-high concept. They're manning the receiver out here. The rest of the 7 defenders are going to play zone. And all Cleveland does is they run the outside receiver on a go fade route. They take this tight end and run him on a corner route. None of these linebackers carry the number 2 receiver through the hole. There should be a wide open space right here. This safety can't get there. Again, Cleveland, nice call in this situation. There's the motion across. Again, you see 3-high by Jacksonville. And again, no one is carrying this number 2 receiver. These 2 defenders are just spot dropping. They're not matching and carrying. There should be a nice hole right there. Receiver gets there. Quarterback puts it on him for a touchdown. Late in the third quarter, Cleveland's up by 1. It's 1st and 10 at the -23. Again, if they're going to have success in the game, they're going to have to be able to run the ball, establish the run. That sets up the nakeds and boots. That sets up the play action. And these are the types of runs that they need to establish early on in the game. They get to this late in the third quarter. We'll look at the back end. Okay, all this is just a pure outside zone. We got everybody zone blocking. You got a double team on the 4-eye right here. It's going to be an outside path by the back. The center does a nice job of pushing the nose across the hole. The right guard climbs the second level. Again, he pushes his man across the hole. And the back Chubb stretches it outside, cuts back behind the center, and takes it down the field for a big gain. Snap of the ball. Okay, there it is. There's the climbing right guard to the linebacker. There's the center knocking his man across the hole. You got great cutoff blocks on the backside, and the ball's going to go right back behind these two offensive players. And there it is. Now he's on to the safety. Make a guy miss. Take it down the sidelines. Nice play by the Cleveland Browns. Same drive late in the third quarter. Cleveland still leading by 1. It's 1st and 10 at the +34. Again, you just gashed them with the run. Come right back to it. They motion the receiver across. They fake the fly sweep. Then they bring the counter back the other way. They capture the edge, get the ball down the sidelines inside the 10-yard line. We'll look at the back end, see what happened. All they're doing is they're running a counter play. They're going to take this receiver right here. He's going to motion all the way across with a fly sweep, get the linebackers, get the secondary people to bump over one gap, and then the line's going to block down to their right. They're going to take this tight end. He's going to come all the way around. They're not blocking this defensive end. If he's up the field, the tight end will block him. If he's down, the tight end will bypass him, and you'll get an extra lead blocker. You got a receiver on the line right here. He's going to block the secondary guy moving over. It's a counteraction in the backfield. He steps inside, and then he bounces outside when they capture the corner and gets the ball down the sidelines. Again, there's the motion across. Fake the fly sweep. Again, there's the line blocking down. Here's the tight end coming across. He's reading this defensive end. You got a receiver on the secondary defender. You got a lineman up on the linebacker. The ball's bounced outside. You got nice seal blocks. You got a nice lead block down the sideline inside the 10-yard line. Nice play by the Cleveland Browns. We'll take a look at Tennessee's defense now. Here we are in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the -8 for Indianapolis. And all they're going to do is they're going to run a counteraction from the gun. And they're going to pull the receiver around. Very similar to what we saw Cleveland do against Jacksonville. But just have a receiver instead of a tight end doing it. We'll look at the back end. Again, linemen are all blocking down. This tight end's trying to secure the defensive end as opposed to letting them go like Cleveland did. They're going to take this receiver in the bunch. He's going to become the lead blocker. It's a counteraction out of the gun. They're able to capture the edge and get the ball outside with the lead blocker, get the ball down the sidelines. This is a nice play by Indianapolis. Again, there's the secure block by the tight end. There's the counteraction. The receiver's going to get out in front. He's going to block this man. Yeah, nice play to start a drive backed up for Indianapolis. Still in the third quarter. Now it's 3rd and 10. Ball on the -27. Tennessee does a nice job. What they're going to do is they're going to run a zone dog. They're going to bring this nickel off the edge. They're going to bring the linebacker through the A gap. They're going to play 3 deep behind it. And this corner right here does a nice job of staying deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest, maintaining his deep third responsibility. They try to run a post corner off of him. He does not bite on the post. He keeps his depth. He keeps his width. And when the quarterback tries to put it up there, he's in great position to make a play on the ball. Again, there's the cover 3. They blitz 2. Again, you're going to get a post corner by this ex-receiver. Again, corner does a nice job of not biting, making a play on the ball. Nice job. Interception, creating the turnover. Start of the fourth quarter, 1st and 10, ball on the 47 for Indianapolis. Tennessee just tries to run quarter coverage here, and Indianapolis makes a nice check to the quarters beater. Again, you got quarters across the board. This defender is going to play a press, quarters, kind of a matchup man type of deal. The number 2 receiver is going to push up, attack this safety who's got inside quarter responsibility, but he's going to lock up with the vertical receiver by number 2, and you're going to get one-on-one on the outside, and they just run a big post over the top. Quarterback sees it and puts the ball out there. Snap of the ball. Again, it's quarters across the board. This receiver is going to gather up this safety so he can't get over the top, and they're going to take advantage of the one-on-one to throw a post down the field. The ball's put out there. Nice catch, but again, defenders running back, getting back in the play, creating a possible fumble. That's the type of hustle you need. Even if you get beat, get back in the play and make something good happen. Late in the fourth quarter, Indianapolis is trying to get back into it. It's 3rd and 10, but from their own 6. This is just a nice play by the corner down here, Malcolm Butler. What they're going to do is they're going to run a 3-high defense. They're going to rotate the secondary to the weak side away from the 3 receivers, and they're going to have 3 deep. And this corner right here is going to play what we call divider coverage. He's going to eye the quarterback, and he's going to play in between the number 2 and number 1 receiver pushing vertically. He's going to read the quarterback, and when the quarterback commits, he's going to react off of him. He does a nice job of reading the quarterback and jumping the inside seam route to number 2 and making the interception. Again, they're running 3 verticals at the cover 3 safety, cover 3 defense, and then there's the corner. He's eyeing the quarterback. The ball's thrown. Again, he's going to jump it. Makes a nice play, nice interception for the turnover. Again, late in the fourth quarter, game's out of reach. It's 1st and 10 at the plus 23. Tennessee, they're going to run man coverage. It's an empty set, 3-by-2. They take it back and put him as the number 1 receiver, try to get him lined up on a safety or a linebacker. And all Indianapolis does is they run him up. He's going to run a little hitch and go. He's going to beat the defender. The defender's going to get back in the play and end up causing a pass interference to get the ball inside the 5-yard line. Again, there's the hitch and go. Again, the ball's already up there. Defender's not in a great position. He plays the man. He doesn't play the ball. Again, creates the pass interference to get the ball down in there. Looking at Tennessee's offense, we're in the first quarter, 9:39 left. It's 1st and 10, ball on the plus 12. And what they do here is a very nice play. Again, they got a 3-by-1 set. Derrick Henry is at the home position in the backfield. And all they're going to do is they're going to take the number 1 and number 2 receivers. They're going to block down. They're going to take the number 3 receiver. He's going to pull out in front. The man that's responsible for Derrick Henry is this defender right here. He's got a long way to go, fight through all this traffic. You get the down blocks. You get the lead block. You get Derrick Henry in space. It's going to be a big play. Again, there's the throw. This is the defender that's responsible for Derrick Henry. Everyone else is accounted for. He catches the ball, again, reads the block, gets it up in there for a touchdown. That's a nice play design, nice execution. Late in the first quarter, it's 7-7, 1st and 15, ball on the minus 30. Indianapolis is going to play man coverage across the board. Tennessee motions to a 3-by-1 set. Again, you got a crossing route coming by the number 3 receiver. You got a corner hitch combination by the 1 and 2 to the strong side. And all they do is run A.J. Brown on the backside on a little slant-in route. He catches it. Everyone else is in man. Their backs are turned. He's able to turn up the field and make a big play out of it. Again, this is one way to attack man coverage, get some catch and run situations. There's the catch. Again, everybody else has their back turned. Safety takes a bad angle to the receiver. He's able to turn the corner, break a tackle, take it all the way down for the touchdown. Again, good play concept versus man coverage, good execution. Midway through the second quarter, Scores tied 14-all. First and 10 at the plus 25. This is the impact of a running game right here, is that the defense is going to overplay it. They're playing man coverage. Tennessee, they motion the receiver down into a position where it looks like he's going to try to dig out a safety in the running game. They run play action, man-to-man coverage on the outside. Receiver does a nice job selling a crossing route, getting him to overplay the crossing route, and then take it to the corner. Good play fake. Quarterback reads it well. Again, everybody's stepping up. One-on-one right here. A good sell to the inside will get this corner to cross face, and then he runs to the corner. The ball's put out there. Nice catch. Turn upfield. Get the ball inside the 5-yard line. Nice play call. Nice execution. Later in the second quarter, Tennessee's leading 21-14. It's first and 10 at the minus 14. Again, the offense runs through their running back, Derrick Henry. Here they are, 3-by-1 set. They're going to motion the tight end across into the backfield, and they're going to run a weak side run. Makes a nice upfield cut, cuts behind a block and takes it all the way almost to midfield. We'll look at the back end, see what happened on the play. Again, the tight end motions down. And then he's going to motion into the backfield, just like that. Again, it's just going to be a zone play. You're doubling the 2-eye up to the linebacker. You got the tight end on the weak side linebacker. Henry's going to take an outside zone path. He's going to put his foot in the ground and cut back behind all the blockers that are knocking their guys horizontally to the right. He's going to cut back to the left behind all the blocks. Okay, there it is. Again, nice climb to the second level. You got a nice push horizontally by the offensive line. Linebacker overplays it. And again, all he has to do is cut back here and beat this defensive lineman who's trying to make a play. He breaks the tackle, cuts back behind the block of the safety, and then pushes up all the way to the almost 50-yard line. Nice play call, nice execution, very good run. Same drive late in the second quarter. Tennessee up by 7, first and 10 at the plus 11. Again, one of the ways you are successful in the red zone is to line up and be able to run the ball. All they do is they run a weak side run, very similar to the one we just saw. They block it slightly different. Nice run by Derrick Henry to get the ball into the end zone. We'll look at the back end, see what they did. Again, they're going to bounce this tight end off the ball as if he's going to run across a motion, but he doesn't. And all they do is they run a weak side zone with the lead blocker. This defensive end jumps inside to the B gap. Tackle does a nice job of pinning him inside. Fullback does a nice job of reading that and leading the play outside of the spike of the defensive end up to the second level. The right guard does a nice job of climbing and pushing 54 past the hole, and Derrick Henry cuts right behind that to get the ball into the end zone. Tight end stops off. Okay, there's the run. Jumped inside, fullback searches out the linebacker. Here's the right guard searching out 54. He knocks him across the hole. You'll see Henry cut right behind that block, get the ball vertical into the end zone for a touchdown. That's what they're going to have to do if they're going to be successful on Sunday. Take a look at the Browns' defense in their game on Sunday versus the Jaguars. Here they are in the second quarter. They're up 10-6. It's first and 10 for the Jaguars on the plus 46. They line up in two tight end situation. They got receivers in cut down splits, which is an indication that they could be running the ball or they could be trying to take a shot down the field. The Jaguars run a play action pass. Cleveland is in a 3 shell at the back end. They're going to blitz the weak side linebacker, play 3 under, 3 deep, and the Jaguars have a great call for that. They got the X receiver running a high angle 7. They got the Z receiver pushing up and running a deep over with the play action pass, drawing up the linebackers with the high angle 7, taking the back end of the secondary out of there. There's a nice hole to throw the ball into, and they exploit that very well. There's the snap. There's the play action. Linebacker stepping up. There's the 3 shell. Receivers pushing down the field. And again, there's the opening right there. Beyond the linebackers, underneath the corner. The ball's put in the nice hole for the catch. Turn up field. make a guy miss, touchdown. That's a nice call versus cover 3 zone dog. Start of the third quarter, Browns are ahead 17-13. It's 2nd and 3 at the +3 for the Jaguars offense. Down here in the tight red zone, teams like to play tight man-to-man coverage. Jaguars line up in a 4-by-1 set with man across the board over here. And all they're going to do is they're going to show like they're running a tunnel screen to this outside receiver, getting the defenders to step up and defend that. They're going to take this number 3 receiver in the 4-by-1 set. He's going to release like he's blocking, and then he's going to take it right up the field. Quarterback puts it right on him, taking advantage of man coverage, taking advantage of overplaying the tunnel screen. There's the snap again. There's the tunnel screen. Man-to-man coverage across the board. There's no deep safety because the safety's covering the number 4 receiver. The number 3 receiver gets an edge on his defender. The ball's thrown perfectly. Nice catch. Touchdown for the Jaguars. Late in the fourth quarter now, Cleveland is ahead by 8. It's 1st and 10, -49 for the Jaguars. Again, if you're going to stop Tennessee, you got to stop the run. Here's Cleveland defending the run. It's a little bit of a draw play. They're able to get a gash down the sidelines, get them into scoring position. We'll look at the back end. All they're going to do is they're going to run a draw. What they're doing is they're going to do an exchange technique here. The left guard's going to block out the defensive end. The left tackle is going to flash up to the second level. We got the center on the 2-eye technique right here. Right guard and right tackle are blocking out. You got a tight end blocking the Mike linebacker. The running back just shuffles over, give him a draw. He makes a cut behind the center's block to the opening. Beautifully executed running play against the Browns defense. Here it is. There's the draw. Again, he can go inside. He can go outside. You got a hat on a hat. Blocked very well. Back sees the opening, makes the safety miss, gets the ball on the outside, down the sideline for a nice gain in a crucial part of the game. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, hit the like button and feel free to share it. You can also find interesting and informative content on sports, politics, and society at objectivityistheobjective.com. You can also check out my new book, No Wind, at amazon.com.